Financing your French real estate purchase. Hello everybody, this is David over at ESRA France. We're your source for English-speaking French real estate agents in all of France and French real estate information in English. So a few tips we're going to share with you today with regards to financing your French real estate purchase. Now, a lot of people when they buy properties in France buy them with cash because it could be their retirement home and they're taking money that they already have set aside. But also a large amount of people purchase a property in France at this moment in time, and they get a mortgage to complement the money that they have saved towards the home. In fact, it could be quite interesting if at this moment in time you're looking at buying a property with a mortgage in France, because the interest rates in France are currently at a historical low. So right away, I'll give a note to you to take the time to connect with us, to put you in touch with an English-speaking French mortgage broker to help you find that if it's possible for you to get a mortgage in France. Now, of course, there's every guidelines that are given to you by the mortgage broker will be particular to your own situation. We're going to share with you some of the things you need to consider when you're buying a property in France. If you're buying with a mortgage, of course, you need to know how much of a deposit that you will need in addition to that to purchase the property of your dreams. A lot of people start out and contact us and get in touch with a French real estate agent who speaks English. They start looking at properties with no idea actually how much money they can really afford. They just kind of guess that this price range might work for them. And it's really valuable to take the time to approach an English-speaking French mortgage broker and find out how much you actually qualify to purchase in the French real estate market. You also want to take the time to consider, is it possible for you to take money, remortgage a property that you have outside of France and use that? It's not always possible, but it could be something of interest to you to purchase a property in France. You also want to consider, and this is important when you're buying a property in France, the additional costs that come with buying a home, the taxes, the different fees, what is called the notary's fees, something that you have to budget for. As well, long term, even after you purchase your French property, you need to think about the costs of maintaining the property. What if you're not going to be always in France? Who's going to take care of the property? How will you maintain the property? Is it possible for you to rent out the property? Is it permitted to rent out the property where it's located? You want to consider many different options in terms of your finances when you're purchasing a property in France to make sure that it works out to be a very good idea for yourself. Now at ESRA France, we do have 110 Tips French Real Estate Buyer's Guide available to you. And this can be a really good idea for you to get this buyer's guide, which actually comes with a money-back guarantee. And with the buyer's guide, you have a set of checklists that can help you work through the process of thinking about buying real estate in France and what would be the best approach for you. We highly recommend that you take the time to work through the buyer's guide, become familiar with what's happening in the real estate market in France in terms of the process. It's very good for you to take the time to educate yourself about that. In addition, to make sure that you have your financing in place. If you are going to transfer money to France to buy a property with cash, you can connect with us so we can put you in touch with an English-speaking currency exchange provider to help you move the money from outside of France into France without losing a lot of money on the exchange rate. And again, as mentioned earlier, make sure that if you need to get financing in France, that you check with an English-speaking French mortgage broker ahead of time. We can help connect you with a number of people and, of course, an English-speaking French real estate agent when the time is right for you. This is David over at ESRA France. We're your source for English-speaking French real estate agents in all of France and French real estate information in English. Make sure you subscribe wherever you found this little audio cast, as I like to call it. And there's also videos on different parts of France and educational videos as well too. Check out again the 110 Tips French Real Estate Buyer's Guide and lots of resources available on our website at esrafrance.com. Look forward to staying in touch and have a very good day.